here in South Dakota, leaving the Mount Rushmore monument. This is where all the parking is. Cost $10 to get in today. And there's a nice lady letting us out. Alright. And we can go up to somewhere. I think we'll go this way. Maybe this is the way to Crazy Horse. See if we can get to Crazy Horse up this way. So yeah, we're up here near Mount Rushmore in, I don't know if you can see it up there. You see Mount Rushmore? There it is. All right. Crazy Horse Mountain is 17 miles. So we will try that next. Maybe we'll get a run up there. Thank you for joining me today, and this is Ryan with the motorcycle report, and I'm out here in South Dakota checking things out. Look at all the bikes. It's Sturgis 80th anniversary this year. Sturgis 80 since 1938, I believe. Sturgis has been going on, and it's predominantly, you know, a Harley Davidson type of a gathering, but I've got a Honda Shadow, and nobody's giving me any troubles with that. So that's real nice of them, having any problems. But looks like nobody likes wearing helmets, and I do like wearing a helmet. That's fine. Everybody has their own choice, what they want to do. But for me, it's always been a safety concern of mine. And I was in a wreck some years ago, and if I hadn't been wearing a helmet, I wouldn't be here talking to you now, so that's why I always wear a helmet. Alright, windy roads ahead. This ought to be fun. It's a nice bright sunshiny day. And we're heading past Mount Rushmore on our way to Crazy Horse. Glad you could ride along with me today. Alright, look at all this beautiful scenery out here. Looking good. I was here at Mount Rushmore when I was a kid. My mom and my grandma, her mom, and my brother and my sister and my dad, and I think my grandparents on my dad's side were here as well. But it's been a long time, so it's been, you know, 30 plus years since I've been here. Things have changed. I remember the welcoming center being a lot smaller, and now it's a lot bigger. Lots more people. Lots of people here today. With COVID going on, I'm definitely wearing my either my helmet out and about, or I'm wearing my face mask. Got one of those cloth ones. It's not quite like a bandana. It has like two pieces of cloth and like a HEPA filter in the middle. So that seems to work okay. I'm not sick yet anyway, but again, like not wearing helmets, there aren't very many people wearing masks around here either. I just, you know, I wonder about that, and I try to be as careful as I can, but I gotta live too, you know, I gotta live, and I'm sure that's the way they feel about it as well. They gotta live. So I just, I guess I just try to take as many precautions as I can, and, you know, live and let live. All right. Kind of a fun ride. Get some nice switchbacks going. I purchased this motorcycle recently, this Honda Shadow. I had one before this one, and when I went to pick it up, they had this windshield on it, and in order for me to keep the windshield, I have to keep it on it when I'm riding. I don't have any other way to get it home. I guess I could have mailed it or something, but that would have been really kind of like extra thing to do. So I'm just leaving it on here. It hopefully doesn't obstruct the view too badly. I know when I'm going sightseeing, I definitely like to keep things open and not have a windshield. But don't have a choice this time if I want to keep it. I'd kind of like to keep it. I was riding over on Highway 90 today from, actually from a little town called Kimball, a couple hours west of Sioux Falls, South Dakota. And as I was coming over from Kimball to Rapid City, which is approximately where Mount Rushmore and Sturgis are located, within a few miles, a few miles on either side, ran into some really strong, ruthless side winds, and a lot of the miles per hour going that way is like 80 miles an hour posted. But anyway, that's fine. So a lot of people were passing me. I like to do about 65, 70. A lot of people passing me. That's fine. And then that dang wind. I had to literally lean into the wind in order to keep it on the road. It wanted to blow me off something fierce. So I was holding the motorcycle up by leaning it to the right and pushing against the wind, and that was the only way I could keep it up, or else it'd just push me over. It was pretty rough. You know, a lot of bikers were actually had pulled off on the exits, taking a break from fighting the wind, and I did the same thing. So yeah, right now, just to bring you up to speed, if you just tuned in here, I'm going from Mount Rushmore to Crazy Horse Memorial, the rock that's chiseled out on the side of the mountain that they're still working on. Have been for a while. I do hope they get it finished someday. Beautiful day out here. So this Honda's a lot quieter to me than my last one, my last Shadow. They're both arrows, and this one has the stock pipes, so it's purrs a little bit more like a cat instead of screaming like a banshee, I guess. If you got on my last one, I had the Vance and Hines cruiser pipes, and so that was really loud and kind of made it vibrate some more than you like down the highway. Now this one's real smooth and real quiet, not just the way I like it. Alright, got a little traffic up here, looks like. Yeah, so my last bike was an 07 Shadow Arrow. Had 26,000 miles on it, of which I put about 10,000 miles. I bought it with about 16,000. And I wanted to get something that had fewer miles. So this motorcycle is actually older than my last Shadow. This is an 05 instead of an 07. However, it was sitting in the guy's garage for actually about 15 years, just something pretty for him to look at. So I went all the way to Sioux Falls, South Dakota to buy a 2005 Honda Shadow with only 1,070 miles on it. And I've put a few hundred on it since then, but I'll tell you, it runs like a new bike. I called ahead, had them change the tires and check all the oil and the different fluids, the radiator fluid and the spark plugs and the battery and all that stuff, so it'd be nice and safe to ride. You know, you try to anticipate all that stuff. I wish I could have them put something on to buffer the wind. But yeah, you can't really buffer the wind too much when it was coming in like it was earlier today on the highway. Alright, Heading around the corner here. Nice black box in the front of us here. Not the greatest view, but you know what can you do? Ask them to pull over, I can get a better shot. Maybe we'll be splitting up here in a minute. Not sure. Mount Rushmore Resort. Look at out there, all the green. Yeah, I was thinking about doing some moto vlogging with my last Arrow, but I think it was too loud. I don't know if you'd be able to hear me or not, and I hope this is working fine. This is my very first moto vlog. Look at everybody going by. Everybody's heading to Sturgis or just getting back from seeing Crazy Horse Monument anyway. I don't think you could ask for a greener day. Super green out here, and it's beautiful. It's a gorgeous day. Perfect for riding. Just wish I didn't have this big black box in front of me so we could see all the motorcycles in front of him. Oh well. Yeah, you know, talk about wearing a helmet and stuff. I've been wearing them when I was a kid. I started riding dirt bikes, and my grandparents, we used to ride bikes on the farm out there, on their farm. And they said you cannot get on that dirt bike until you are wearing a helmet. So that's just kind of learned me how to do it, I guess. It taught me how to do it. 9 years old when I started riding. I know a lot of kids are younger than that when they start, but some are older. And we're all kids throughout our lives, so age is just a number. 9 years old, got on a Honda, started riding it around. Only time I was on a motorcycle before that, I believe it was my grandfather, my dad's dad, took me for a ride on his 1970s Goldwing. I believe that was first or second year the Goldwing was introduced. And he had that version, and we go riding. He'd take me for a ride every once in a while. Huge motorcycle, you know, to me, because I was such a little kid, 6 years old. But after that, I thought, you know, I was hooked. I'm gonna be riding Hondas. Kind of a family tradition type thing. I guess that follows the whole. You meet the nicest people on a Honda. Well, I bet you meet lots of nice people on lots of types of motorcycles. I just happen to like Hondas the best. Alright, Crazy Horse, we're coming to see ya. Zoom, zoom. Alright, we'll check the sign, see what it says. Where are we headed? Rapid City, Custer, Hill City. That doesn't say Crazy Horse. Well, here's another sign. See what that one says. Crazy Horse Mountain. Sylvan Lake, take a left. Alright, we'll take a left. Yeah, I got a real good deal on this motorcycle. I sold mine, and it didn't cost too much more than what I sold mine for to get this. But I had to look all over for it. I'll tell you the story all about that later. There was another bike like this I really liked, and it had 5,000 miles. This one only had 1,000 miles. Now it's got 1463. I put about 300 on it. Alright, we gotta get up to the light here. Good, this guy's gonna go. Over to the right here, we got a BMW. Behind that looks like a Can-Am, and behind that, I think it's a Harley. There they go. Two of them anyway. Everybody wanting to see Crazy Horse today. Alright. Yeah, it'd be nice not to be behind that guy in the black box anymore. Here we go. Spread the wings a little bit. Yeah, I was heading up the hill there to Mount Rushmore, and the whole time is 45 miles per hour, and then go around the corner, and there's a sign that says 35 miles an hour, and there's a cop sitting right there. So I figured I'd better get on down to 35. I did, and he didn't bother me. Lots of people probably having to deal with that. 45 to 35 as you get close to Mount Rushmore. Sounds fair enough, I guess. This is about my cruising speed. I like 65. I like to go 65. Nice, you know, not so fast as just crazy fast, but you're getting to where you feel pretty good about it. Look at all those bikes. Yeah, I'm hoping to go through Sturgis here in a couple hours, get some more footage there, see if I make it. Getting pretty hungry though. I'm gonna need to get some lunch before too long. Yeah, it's just me on this trip, so I flew out from Washington State. Flew from Washington State, SeaTac actually, out to Denver, and then connected a flight into Sioux Falls. And then showed up there, rode a couple hours out to Kimball on 90. And then from Kimball today, that was yesterday, and then today from Kimball to Rapid City around this area. And then I'll continue on tomorrow and the next day and the next day. It'll probably take 3 or 4 more days to get over there. Gonna stop off and see some family on the way. Got family in Idaho and family in Washington. till I get back home. We're in Custer County. And that's custard, not the soup, or not the pudding, not the custard pudding. That's the Custer, the old Union Army general who didn't fare so well in battle. Lack of proper planning. Let's see. It's just a bright, shiny day out here. Alright, I think it's time to maybe see if we can get around these guys. What do you think? If we can, if we can. If not, we'll just be happy. Oh! Well, those Harley boys, they don't... Yeah, see, I don't do that stuff. Cutting through like that. A little dangerous. Just not my cup of joe, if you know what I'm saying. Waiting for an opportunity, not a chance. That's what my dad told me when I went out for my first driving test or driving lesson as a teenager. He says when you come up to an intersection, you always, if there's no light, you always look for, and there's no stop signs coming the other directions, always look for a opportunity, never take a chance. There's some ladies. Looks like we're passing the ladies. Hi ladies, how we doing? Looking good. And then we got guys passing me. Well, I fit somewhere in the middle, don't I? Somewhere between the ladies and the Harley riders without helmets. I'm somewhere in the middle, I guess. Oh. I think I just missed my turn. That's okay though. We can go back. Yeah, so busy telling you about opportunities and chances that I missed Crazy Horse. That's alright. I don't know where these guys are going. Probably did the same thing I just did. Maybe they're going to the campground up ahead. Alright, we're gonna do turnaround right here. Looks pretty solid. Just get a little nice little turnaround. There we go. Oh, at least I don't have to follow that black box anymore. Wait for this this bike to go by. And here we go. Back to Crazy Horse. First gear in these Shadow Arrows is kind of tall, so you gotta ride the clutch a little bit. I probably rode it too much there, but sometimes these getting it into first gear, you gotta ride it some, especially when you start out cold, which I'm not, but kind of get into the habit of it after you've done it a few times. All right, Crazy Horse is a half a mile. We'll go back. Take a look. You can see it up there, maybe. It's up there, up above those trees. All right, here we are. I don't remember coming to see this when I was a kid. Maybe we missed it. I'm not sure. There's a sign. All right, we're heading up towards the mountain, Crazy Horse Mountain. I imagine they're going to give us a parking stub to redeem when we get done looking at Crazy Horse. Looks like they're going to need a credit card. Let's see if we can find one. All right. I'll wait till I get up there. Don't want it to fall. Hi. Oh. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. Right, so we got our ticket paid for and everything. Now let's head on up there, see if we can take a look. There he is, looking to the right. All right, bike parking. Lots of bikes here. Oh, lots of bikes here.